Hello. This recording, well, at least this episode 2, has been quite confusing for me just because I decided to do a little change in the way I want to do videos after I recorded this video. So, anyways, this is going to be episode 2 for Amnesia. Super excited because, yes, I'm recording this ahead of time. So, here we go into Amnesia episode 2 because I don't know what to say about it. I know that I've been understanding it more as I've been editing it, and I'm excited to jump back into it. So, yeah, there's that. And it's an interesting game, pretty spooky. Yeah, so just go ahead and roll the title. So, we're back up here. Now we know that there's chemicals in the wine cellar. We know we're supposed to get to the refinery to get to Alex to kill him, but that's probably going to be like the main goal, so we're probably not going to do that for a little minute. Anyways, alright, so now this is where we started. This is the big room, the big spooky room. We need to go down here, but I'm assuming this door is locked.
What the hell?
Okay, it's kind of sort of locked. It's locked in a way I didn't expect. It's tough and plant. What is that? It can't be torn through by hand or wait. It can't be torn through by hand or tools. So we need another way to break through that fleshy goodness.
What?
So we are going to throw a rock at it, maybe? Eat. I didn't do anything. So we went to the library that way. So I feel like to keep everything organized, we're going to go to the Cella Viniera, which kind of sounds like a winery if you ask me, so we're gonna go there. Oh, it goes down. Wine cellar. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Okay. So we know where the wine cellar is and we know there's chemicals down there. Funky chemicals. Maybe that's it. He said the chemicals will tear through flesh. What is that weird little wall thing down the staircase? It's flesh looking, fleshy goodness.
What?
So we need the chemicals that he was producing, which he moved to the wine cellar, which we need a key for. So now we have a plan. We just gotta act on that plan. Okay, let's go down the big hallway. Now we're just gonna go this way. We're gonna see what's this way. Fleshy bits. Fleshy bits is what's that way. Okay, so we really need that wine cellar. Get out of here, friggin' bugs. To do that, we need to go up here. This is the only other place that we haven't been yet. So we're gonna go up here because, sure. Okay. Let's go this way then. The archives. Oh, this looks very fancy. This does not look at all like the castle we were just in. Okay. Something happened here. We got a door down. Okay, so there's really nothing here except for this note. What is this all about? We're in the archives.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
That makes sense. They're British Museum. They're just taking stuff. Gotcha. Okay. So now we know, kind of, sort of, what that's all about. Boop. We have another note. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, the guy we want to kill, Baron of Brenberg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Wow. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Genrich. Interesting. Okay, so there was someone who really wanted to work for the guy we want to kill. Alright, 2 doors down. We are on our way to success. I'm going to light this because it's kind of in the middle of everything. Okay, so that door leads back there. We have a nice window here. What about this door? Hello. What was that? Okay. We're just gonna continue like we heard nothing. Because we didn't. We didn't hear anything. Alright. No.
17th of May, 1839.
This is
My
African.
hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay, so that was the part 2 of the African story. We're gonna open. It won't open, it's locked. So we have a locked door there. We're gonna go down here to this nice hall. If this loops back, I'm gonna be happy because that means we're on track to explore everything. Yes, it does loop back. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we can look outside.
Wow.
We're in a forest. I'm still so lost, but sure. Guess we're just going in here. Blood on the fallen boulders. That's fun. We're gonna light this so that we don't have to have our oil lamp out. We're moving on. In here. Gosh, what's going on? Freaking things are falling apart.
Bruh.
Oh, how am I supposed to get back now? I bet I have to go through that locked door. I bet that's what that is. That's how I'm gonna get back. Okay. Well, we're trapped here for the time being, just like the person in the African literature. Picked up the letter on the desk. What's going on? Am I good?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, okay. So we're playing.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Hello, Mystic Light.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting. Okay. more tinder, let's go. So, we found the relic, but in a weird way because we got trapped, and only then did it reveal itself, which is interesting. But, ooh, lots of goods, lots of goods.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yeah, so they knew this shadow was coming, which is quite interesting. This guy that we keep seeing knew the shadow was coming, and they tried to prepare for it. Like they tried to... Oh, the piano's working now. We're just gonna close that back up. But they tried to prepare for the shadow, and, you know, by reinforcing the castle, but that didn't seem to do much. What do we got here? Fragile, but not breakable. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Maybe I can throw something at it? Whoa, that worked! Okay. Let's go. Not waste oil. Flashbang again.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
So he's still talking to us, but like past us, the one that wrote us the letter. And there's a puzzle here. Can we pick this up, please? No? Okay. Is a puzzle here. We have some more oil. Let's light a tinderbox somewhere around here. There. Okay. So, we have something here. Okay. What's here? Local folklore. So there's this hamlet town named Alstead, and it's near Brandenburg, which is the castle that we're in now, I assume. During the 16th century, there's some folklore there, and these are the different folklores. There's the folklore about the immortal leader of the castle we're in now. There's the folklore about some random rich guy that visited and disappeared, and then there's the folklore about the gatherers, which are creepy dudes who steal living things. Interesting. Okay. Lots of reading with that one. Holy cow. Okay. Now, I think I am going to cut this one soon, but I want to try to figure out this puzzle that I think is a thing. A draft and faint light coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Okay. Well, I see scraping along the ground, so if I push...
Nope.
Heave, oh, okay. It ain't gonna move. So. Open the door. It won't open, it's locked. Thank you for that, game. Oh, wait. We need another one. Where's the other one? Here? There's another one. We need another one. Where's the other one? Here. Did we get it? Yes, we got it. That's a puzzle. That solved it. Did that increase our sanity? A slight headache. I would say that is increased from last head pounding. Okay, not bad. Puzzle increased our sanity. Thank you, puzzle. Great. Okay, epic. We got the key to the cellar. Shut up. What's this? I don't need it. So we got the key to the wine cellar. We have a note here. Oh, more reading. I know there's a lot of reading in this game. I'm just gonna read everything I find as of right now, but if you have any suggestions as to how I should go about these readings, post them in the comments, because as of right now I'm just gonna kind of read through a lot of these, but because I think they seem kind of important and kind of interesting, and the game told me to get into the lore and do that stuff, so that's what I'm doing. But if you feel that I don't need to read everything, then let me know in the comments. Moving on. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research log enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. What the frick? Okay. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his man up. Men. Men. M-E-N. Men. Lots of men. I love the English language. I need to lock them up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Okay, so this guy, A, doesn't care. Wilhelm and his people are endangering his research logs because so here's my idea. This guy who's researching stuff needs human people to research on, so he sets Wilhelm and his fools to the task, but they're being fools and drawing attention to the castle. So he locked them all up in the cellar, which is where we're going. So keep that in mind for next episode, because I think I am going to end this before we do that. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. I don't know what both of those are, per se, but... Okay, so this is the locked door we've came across before. That door won't budge. What? There's monsters here? Chair? Holy cow, pause. There's monsters here now. I did not think there was actually gonna be crap following me. Okay. Huh. I was looking for a good place to stop it, so I think now's a great time, because that's a later me problem to deal with. What an interesting game. Amnesia. The Dark Descent, to be more. So, I'm getting into it. At first, I was kind of thrown off because it literally told you absolutely nothing to start the game. And it was just kind of like, what's going on? But now I'm kind of get a grasp of kind of what's going on, and I'm reading the different letters, and there's like a whole backstory going on. We're trying to kill Alexander. I don't necessarily know why. It may have said, but I don't remember. Anyways, we're trying to kill Alexander. We are Daniel, and we're seeing these visions of our past self, who chose to forget everything, by the way. I don't know why that either, but we're seeing visions of him and like other people at the castle doing stuff. And we're just trying to get through this castle. It's kind of reminding me of a puzzle game-ish. It's scary, don't get me wrong, with the darkness, and now there's actual, like, people, or things, or monsters, or whatever that thing was. They're now, like, in there, and they're probably going to be trying to chase me. So that definitely is scary, but it almost seems like a puzzle game. We're trying to figure out, piece together what the heck is going on, and we gotta get to the wine cellar. We have the key for the wine cellar, so we gotta get to the wine cellar, and that's the only place we need to get to. There's a couple locked doors, but besides that, we just gotta get to the wine cellar, which is interesting. But aside from all that, this game is actually quite interesting. Hope you're having a good day. I quite enjoyed this game, and let me know if you've played this before. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. If you haven't, then let me know what you thought of it, or my playthrough of it. Despite that, have a good day. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you on the next one. Support it if you want to.